Cathie Wood officially confirmed NIO will hit $50 within 90 days. What? What's happening with NIO stock? Well, according to Wood, will NIO actually hit that bar of $50? Is it true? Well, welcome back to Stock Market News, everyone. If you are at all interested in what's happening in the stock world, don't leave this video just yet, because this one is for you. With Cathie Wood's formal confirmation, we'll look through a variety of stocks and see how close they are to $50. We're going to speak about Elon Musk's formal announcement that NIO will achieve $50 in 90 days in this video. Also, we'll discuss all you need to know about the future value of NIO stock in 2025. Wood bought XPeng late last year when the share price of Chinese companies began to fall. ARKQ now owns 928,648 shares of XPeng, valued at roughly $27 million, representing 1.65% of the business. Wood is keeping a close watch on the creative Chinese market and has also been cited. The portfolio manager anticipates that the coming years will be the most remarkable moment for innovation that we have ever seen. Furthermore, NIO recorded an almost 50% growth in automobile sales year over year, with a 6.7% gain over the prior quarter. According to NIO CEO William Li, 2021 was a year of considerable investment in technology and supply chain innovation. Li intends to relaunch NIO in 2022 by broadening its user base and expanding into new markets. During the 3 months that ended on March 31, 2019, the well-known stock-picking business increased its holdings in both XPeng Inc. and BYD Company, which is supported by Warren Buffett. In an interview that took place last week with Bloomberg Radio, Wood stated that we have been selling Tesla recently because of how well it has done relative to the rest of the stocks in our portfolio. This is because Tesla has performed exceptionally well in comparison. We have taken profits and invested them into other equities that we feel have been unfairly punished, she said. It's been a terrific source of revenue for us. During the first 3 months of 2018, ARK Invest, which is situated in St. Petersburg, Florida, sold a total of 464,574 shares of Tesla and bought 170,107 shares. As of March 31st, the investment business had a total of 1.5 million Tesla shares in its portfolio, which is down from 1.75 million shares at the beginning of the first quarter due to the stock's 1.97% increase over this time period. ARK's position in the market dropped to $1.65 billion in value from $1.88 billion previously. Bets on NIO and XPeng. On March 26, Wood's company became the first investor in the Shanghai-based company NIO by purchasing 420,057 shares of the company's stock. Since then, it has refrained from making any new trades on the firm. After beginning to stockpile XPeng shares in December 2021, ARK purchased an additional 342,323 of the company's shares. At the conclusion of the first quarter, the investment company had a total of 928,648 shares in the electric vehicle manufacturer situated in Guangzhou. Wood mentioned the previous week that she had been purchasing shares in XPeng and NIO since both of these firms are now considered to have extremely poor margins. The price of XPeng stock dropped by 45.2% during the first quarter, while the price of NIO stock fell by 33.5%. ARK Invest in the first quarter purchased 214,870 shares in BYD, which is supported by Berkshire Hathaway Inc. chairman Warren Buffett. This was done in order to build a stake in BYD. The manufacturer of electric vehicles recently made the announcement that it will no longer produce conventional automobiles fueled by fossil fuels. ARK Investments holdings in BYD increased to 481,833 at the conclusion of the first quarter, up from 309,126 at the beginning of the period, despite the stock declining by 18% over this time period. On the first day of June, NIO laid to rest investors' concerns about a slowdown in growth by releasing its May delivery date. It's encouraging to see that NIO's output has recovered after it was forced to shut down because of the COVID-19 lockdown in China, even if year-over-year growth was just 5%. Also in May, NIO's flagship sedan ET7 sold 1,707 units, which was initially delivered on March 28th. The market's optimism was raised by such data, and with NIO's first quarter earnings imminent, the stock continued to rise. NIO stock fell when its earnings were released due to a decreased average selling price per car, which had a negative impact on company margins. On the other hand, NIO predicted an even better second half of the year, outlining many significant expansion plans, including the June launch of the ES7, a mid to large SUV. ET5, a mid-size vehicle, will be delivered to customers in September of this year. Starting in 2024, a new mass-market brand will be launched, constructing in-house battery packs to power NIO's mainstream brand as well. According to NIO's schedule, the ES7 was unveiled on June 15th, and it surprised many by becoming NIO's fastest SUV to date, and one of the first passenger cars in China to be officially certified for use with a trailer or caravan towing capability. Furthermore, NIO raised costs on all of its models after announcing that Alder, its next-generation in-vehicle intelligence digital technology, will be included as standard equipment. It also provided an upgrade option for those who already own NIO cars, albeit at a cheap cost. Investors became interested in NIO as a result of these actions because they acknowledged the company's commitment to its customers. June turned out to be a considerably stronger month than NIO anticipated, and as a result, the company's deliveries increased by a staggering 60% year over year. In recent weeks, there's been an uptick in the number of positive analysts covering NIO. Edison Yu, an analyst at Deutsche Bank, for example, believes that NIO is about to enter its most critical product cycle ever and anticipates that the ET7 and ET5 sedans will become the luxury electric vehicles that are the highest in demand in China. The increase in pricing of NIO's automobiles ought to also lead to an increase in the company's top line for the remainder of the year. NIO anticipates that its revenue will increase by 10.6% to 19.4% year over year during the second quarter, which will be supported by the delivery of 23,000 to 25,000 units. Short seller Grizzly Research may claim that NIO is grossly exaggerating its sales estimates, but investors no longer pay attention to pessimists since they are no longer taken seriously. NIO's delivery growth in June was really strong, and with the Chinese government having just revealed plans to boost the electric vehicle industry by extending subsidies and building out robust charging infrastructure, NIO's growth prospects have started to look even stronger now than they did before. Nevertheless, it remains to be seen if NIO stock will rise. Because of a number of key variables, the value of NIO stock may rise in the months ahead. As a first step, the company has a major market share in China, the world's largest EV market. In spite of increased competition, the company's dominating position in the manufacturing industry guarantees its continued prosperity. First and foremost, as demonstrated by Tesla's success, every electric vehicle firm must have a strong brand identity. When it comes to popularity in China, only Tesla comes close to NIO's, which is a huge advantage for the firm. Analyzing the NIO stock price is necessary. The daily data shows that NIO stock hit an all-time low of $12.45 this year. It's now going the other way after generating a double bottom pattern. The double bottom design now places it near the chin. Over the past 2 weeks, it's risen above the 25-day and 50-day moving averages, and the stochastic oscillator has crossed the overbought threshold. As a consequence, the NIO share price is expected to rise in the near future, with the next key level of resistance set around $30. If the price of the asset goes below $20, the bullish perspective will be invalidated. NIO stock price forecast for 2022 signaled the start of a major resetting for electric vehicles. A fall in share prices of over 10% has been seen by the majority of these companies, including Tesla. And this ends today's video. Please remember that this channel is not intended to provide financial advice, and we do not urge you to invest in any company. This is the way that educational content is delivered to your door. In light of this, we advise you to do considerable research on the issue before you make any purchases. We appreciate you watching our video, and make sure to receive the most latest information. You kindly like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one.